Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dolphin Pod.
Today we interviewed Mrs. Moore. We interviewed the senior assassin winners, Ava and Ryan, and also talked about some senior superlatives.
Let's get in the episode.
Yesterday, I changed the date on Dr. Carrier's phone, so he thinks it's Friday, so he's out of dress code.
I can't even do it in class.
You see, Ethan, this is why we have calendars. Calendars are society's dress code. Do you think George Washington crossed the Delaware in jeans? No, he wore khakis. This can't be happening again. So, Ethan, dress code is a lot like leadership. If you see me wearing pajamas, we don't have a school. We're just a sleepover with algebra. Doc. Kids these days, how dumb do they gotta be to wear jeans on a Thursday, you know?
I don't know how they expect to learn wearing jeans, right?
Yeah, cup's empty. You wanna come with me to get some coffee?
Just nose to the grindstone today, just a lot of work.
That's why I like you.
Hey everyone, today we are joined by Mrs. Moore, who you guys voted to be on the podcast. So here she is.
So flattered.
Yeah, welcome, Mrs. Moore. Without further ado, we're gonna ask some interview questions and get to know you a little better.
All right.
So for those of you who are watching who haven't taken AP Bio, Mrs. Moore has some neat memorization sayings in her class, such as like a goat is pure, to remember that adenine and guanine are purines.
Wow. All right. So
yeah,
that
I
one
know.
worked.
I remembered it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
I didn't get a question on the exam for it, but
Right.
I still remember it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to know. So, how do you come up with your biology memorization sayings, and what is your favorite?
Oh, okay. I think it all started, I can't remember how many years ago, with a student named Carrie Ann Bertolino.
Okay.
And she had this site that she would go to with like biology jokes. So she
Okay.
was the source of a lot of my initial ones. But then just as I've talked about, I have that funny, AP Bio teacher Facebook page. So some of those
Sure.
other AP Bio teachers will throw out
It's a network.
teaching tricks. But I don't know that I have a favorite. I would, I guess, turn that on my students and say,
Sure.
to me, my favorite is whatever one works to help y'all remember
That is true.
whatever it's trying to help you remember. Some of them are a little maybe PG-13. So
The notorious helicase
right.
saying
I
for
would say that's
those who know.
probably right. Those who are in the know, that is probably the one that literally people never miss a question on helicase because of that particular
Fair.
joke.
So next question. I'm sure you've heard that the FRQ2 from this year's exam that we just took is trending everywhere, and everyone's talking about it.
Okay.
Actually, you've seen the question.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the question? Is it too tricky, or is everyone just overreacting?
I don't, and even the AP Bio teachers in that previously mentioned group were saying that their students were all saying that FRQ2
everybody was
horrible.
talking about it.
But
yeah.
after having looked at it, I didn't think it was terrible. I think people get hung up on sometimes if they name a gene or an enzyme and they've never heard of that particular name for that molecule, they get hooked on that and start panicking a little bit and thinking, oh no, we never learned that particular molecule. When in fact it might just be an enzyme or a protein, which we did learn about.
Got it.
So yeah, I think it was doable.
Yeah.
Having looked at it, if you could get past the I will say the graphing seemed a little challenging.
Yeah, a little bit.
And even one of my better students said that they asked if they would get the point if one of their error bars was off the grid, and I was like, you might not get that point. But
Yeah.
there's
Fair
3
enough.
points to be had. So anyway,
Very true.
hopefully they got the other 2.
Hope so. I hope
So
so
I
too.
think it was challenging, but it was, and the terminology was a little weird, like with plus, minus. But again,
Yeah,
if
it's
you
a little
read the
daunting.
prompt, it kind of explains stuff. So, but it is overwhelming. Those long ones can be just a little panic-inducing sometimes. But
Got it. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, next question. If you were in an episode of the Magic School Bus and you could shrink down and travel through the human body like Mrs. Frizzle,
good one.
which organelle or system would you most want to visit? Where are you taking the AP Bio class to, Mrs. Moore?
That's a good one.
Where are we going?
That's a good one. I love that. Miss Frizzle. I think I would do the nervous system. If you could cruise around in the brain, and maybe that's just popping into my head because I'm teaching my Intro to Health class kids about that right now. But
cool.
I'm into like the neuroscience of learning. As you all know, I'm constantly saying you should handwrite your study guides because it helps information get
I feel
to
like
your
I
brain.
hear that in every class.
So, and a lot of educators are into that because there is a lot of data supporting that. But, I think there's just so much unknown still about neurology. But if you could get into the brain and kind of figure out how different things are flowing, different messages are sent, like how do we make memories? How do we learn? That kind of stuff. They've learned more and more, obviously, but it's still pretty cool and uncharted territory, if you will.
Cool.
So that's where I would go. The nervous system. Cruise
Awesome.
around. In the brain.
Nice. So I know we talked about this in our most recent class, but as all the seniors move out and, I head to your alma mater next year, what general advice would you give to us seniors as we head off to college?
You kind of already heard my little, and I'll probably write it on many of y'all's little good luck on exam cards next fall. But just the whole idea of work hard, play hard. Obviously you want to enjoy your freedom and college life, making new friends, connecting with your professors, taking cool classes, but also not get bogged down by that said freedom just because you're not sitting in class all day. It's easy to get overexcited about maybe taking too many classes. So my advice is always don't pile up your first semester with too many classes. Give yourself some time to socialize and just get into the rhythm of college life.
Sure.
And just take advantage, I feel like Cape Henry kids are very good at being open-minded and taking advantage of opportunities. And that's the other thing. There's so many cool opportunities available in college, but sometimes people get intimidated by being at college and they don't necessarily pursue that. So just don't, just realize that everyone feels it's normal to feel a little nervous, but go after those opportunities.
Got it. Thank you for that.
Cool ones. Yeah.
Our last question is, what is your favorite Cape Henry memory?
That's so hard. I don't know if I have one favorite Cape Henry memory. Some of my favorites have been, and I think we can all say when you step, not that the classroom is not a very exciting and fun place to be, but when we step out of the classroom, like I have not recently, but taken a lot of Nexus trips. Like I got to go to some, as a biology teacher, to go to the Galapagos Islands as like a dream come true.
Yeah, that is cool.
That was a really cool trip. Snorkeling with the little sea lion pups. Going to Panama with Miss Johnson and the Stry Kids a long time ago. Cool. And then just the connections, like when we went to Panama, one of the students got very into, we went to a frog conservation place where they're trying to save the Panamanian gold frog from extinction. And then he got really into, it's actually Curtis Kirby. I don't know if y'all know.
Oh, soccer player?
Right.
Yeah.
So he did a whole independent study with me when he came back where he raised frogs in the classroom and taught the other kids about frogs. And then he went down again with Miss Johnson the following summer and worked in the frog conservation area.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, just
That's
making
awesome.
those connections out in the world. And then, he went on to major in biology and all that good stuff. But just, I would say some of the Nexus trips that I've been able to go on and just those outside or just doing the oysters with y'all monthly.
I enjoy those. Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. Or field trips that I've taken over the years. are good memories. I would say, yeah, I don't know
Cool.
that I have just one.
Yeah.
But
That's fair. You have a lot.
I just enjoy teaching because of that whole. I feel like I learn as much from my students, and I just enjoy learning in general. And I feel like science is a place where all subjects really, where you're never done asking questions and learning things. So, of course, it's always fun when students get excited about the subject that you teach. So, when a student writes, one of my most cherished things is my folder of student notes. So when a student takes the time to write a note about something that was meaningful to them, that's always a nice memory as well. So
that's
I feel
cool.
like I have a lot of good memories along those lines.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mrs. Moore, for joining us on the podcast. I hope you guys watching enjoyed that. And thank you for coming. And
Always
see you guys on the next one.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Appreciate it, Porter.
What's up, guys? We're here to run through some current events at the Cape. So first thing, big news. NA got completely steamrolled by Cape Henry baseball in the TCIS semifinal, 11-0. Great dub for the boys.
Congrats to all of our teams for great performances in the TCIS tournament. We actually had 2 TCIS Player of the Years, Liza Pridgeon and Michael McNew, so congrats to you guys.
We also had a huge hit. The Upper School Musical, The Addams Family, was awesome this year. Thank you for everyone that came out.
And the class of 2026, me and Nate and all of our peers are graduating on the 22nd, so...
Go us.
Let's...
All right, guys, today for our group discussion, we gathered all the seniors here, and we're going to have a senior superlative group discussion. So basically, we got some most likelies in this hat here, and we're going to draw them and decide who within the circle we think is most likely to do those things. So, Caleb, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. All right. Who is most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Ooh. Oh.
Navy Nate.
I mean,
Nate.
I feel like I would give up eventually.
Yeah,
I
he's
would
gonna have-
like this side just probably wouldn't be.
Wait, is it between us or the whole grade?
Just us.
Us.
I would say
I
no,
would hope
probably.
you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue against that. Yeah, I'd hope I would too.
Seeing as where you're going next year, I hope that's just part of
Yeah, for sure.
Valid. All right.
Yeah, I got most likely to brighten your day.
Oh.
you know what? Every single day I walk into bio and I get a little smile on my face because of Peyton. Can't lie.
There's one class I wouldn't be able to survive without Peyton.
This is going to be Peyton.
What about our sunshine, Caleb?
Caleb is.
That's so true. You
the
do
light
make
of my
my
day.
Spanish experience better. I can't lie.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll
I don't know. It
we
might
can
be a
do
two-way
it.
tie.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see what this one is. Who's the most likely to start a project at midnight the night before it's due?
So
I don't know about you guys too.
There is a girl who is in Global Scholars who did take a lot of time to.
Okay,
start
everyone did that.
That's it.
Yeah,
I
I
remember the Transcendentalist project. I texted Peyton and I was freaking out. I was like, "Oh my god, this is killing me. Like, how far are you?" And she's like, "You started?"
I got a little problem.
You did it?
Fix that.
But you always do.
Yeah, you turn it in.
And if it gets done, it gets done.
Yeah, exactly. And she does well on it. So I mean, if you work
If you
well,
wait
under
till the
high
last
stress,
second,
it's not
it
a
only
problem.
takes a second.
Yeah,
It's fresh in your mind, too, for the presentation.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you handle it well.
Peyton takes that one.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow.
Don't worry about it.
It's definitely not Porter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live in my notes app.
Oh, Lord.
To-do list. Megan, you want to pick
Oh,
one?
of course. Let's go with this one. Most likely to disappear off the grid after graduation.
Easy, Caleb. Not even a debate. 100% Caleb.
I'll go on my bowling adventure, I
Thinking
guess.
about it for a second.
Let's just be real here. It's
I
got to
can
be
see
Caleb.
that.
I hope not though.
Yeah.
Caleb,
Also,
where would
stay
you
around
go
the
if you had to go
neighborhood.
off the grid somewhere? Where would you
Completely
go?
off the grid?
You had to disappear from.
Probably
everybody.
Canada. like some
Somewhere
like,
in
northern
Canada.
Canada.
That's yeah, like
Little
in the
like
mountains.
cabin by
Are
myself.
you good with the cold, or is that like?
You know, if I'm in like a cabin by myself, you know, get a little campfire going, just I'll enjoy my time there.
That was peaceful, honestly.
Like a little Chris, that's like a little Chris McCandless journey. You know?
Yeah, into the wild, yeah.
Oh, I do like that.
Actually, sounds kind of fun, man.
No, so.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he took it a little too far.
We'll see. Alright.
Oh, 1 second, Mrs. Moore. Wait, I'll get it. Hold it.
No, you're
we're
fine,
almost
you're
done,
fine.
yeah.
Right after.
We'll edit it.
Okay.
Sorry with those.
All right, guys,
Okay.
back to the group discussion. Bella, what is the superlative?
Most likely to go off campus during study hall. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
everyone.
okay.
Like,
It may be Caleb.
I do it like every day.
single
I mean,
day. Every
Is
single
that?
I just
During
feel
Bell
like
Five,
I feel like
you'll see
even
him
if
go
I'm not
straight
gonna
to
like
office.
get food, I just need a break from being.
Yeah,
yeah,
low-key.
honestly.
Every
What
time
do you-
I go to the
if
library.
you're not getting food, where are you going?
I mean, me and my
In
friends,
the hour.
we just drive around or go
Oh,
to
God.
Tommy's
Yeah,
house, go to my
Peyton and
house.
I
Yeah.
love to
That
just
is
get a
that
break
is
from
true if you
school.
live close to school.
No, yeah, it's-
like
yeah.
study hall, you can
Thomas
just go
lives
home
close.
quick.
I live
yeah.
like kind of close.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
we get
honestly
to
a
go
good
home,
one.
But yeah.
Alright, Peyton.
Nice.
Hi. Most likely to show up early to everything.
Probably
No,
Porter.
just not me.
Gotta be Porter.
Yeah.
Always
Really?
on top of all the
Early bird gets
deadlines.
the worm, yeah.
Always.
Mrs. Moore's looking at me because I'm always like one of the
Yeah.
last in the AP
Yeah.
bio every morning.
I don't know. I feel like I'm right on time.
Yeah, we do show up at like 8:20 on the dot.
I feel like I
Luis
can
is
wake up
early.
early really easily, but I just choose to.
Yeah.
I choose to be late.
Porter and I will make plans. He'll be like, we'll make for 10. We'll make our plans for 10:25, so that when we're 5 minutes late, we'll get there at 10:30.
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean,
So
it's
it's
like you
like
gotta like
preparing to
play.
be early
Yeah,
to
you
be
gotta
late.
prepare to be late.
If
a
you're
little
on
bit.
time, you're late.
Yeah.
I believe in that.
Yeah.
I believe in that.
Probably should be me, but it's definitely not. Needs to be me next year.
It'll be you in a
Yeah,
couple
that 6 a.m.
months.
wake
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
All right, Caleb, you want to take the last one?
Sure. There's one more. I can
Yeah,
see.
there's one more.
All right. Best school spirit.
I feel like I don't show up to enough
Us.
games for this.
Yeah, man.
I feel like
Most of them.
with you two, I've been like everywhere. Like I've been to like a track meet. Do you remember that?
I would say
We went
either
to
one of
track
them.
meet.
Yeah.
We went
Yeah,
to
I'm not
swimming
big enough
too.
in the
We went
student
to
section.
volleyball
We went to a
tournament.
volleyball tournament. Like
Yeah.
we've been to everything,
did
and then
go
I've
to
been to all of like the.
Didn't we go to a
basketball
swim
games.
meet too?
Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah.
That's actually good student
We've been
section.
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's great.
There we go.
Yeah.
I've not.
Yeah.
I have not
Repping
been
it
to
too.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Swim
part of who I
meet.
am, I guess.
It's awesome.
All right. Well, good superlatives, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that for those of you watching. But yeah, we're gonna get on with the rest of the episode.
What's up, Dolphin Pod? We're going to be interviewing the winners of Senior Assassin. So I have a few questions for them. First up, what was your guys' favorite elimination?
My favorite elimination was killing Maya at Volcano because they let us go through the kitchen. So we went through the back and got her. It took us 3 tries to kill her that day, so that was my favorite one.
Mine was Thatcher, because you asked me hey, go see Thatcher, because I was near him and he was in Big Colony, and we both went in his driveway.
And he shot us
He
back.
thought he was safe because he had board shorts on, but he had a shirt on too.
Yeah, and then he shot us back, so that was funny.
He was pissed.
Very fun, very fun. All right, what were your keys to success that you would recommend to the juniors for next year?
Get people that live in not common areas, around Cape,
I would just
as a partner.
always wear your safe clothes. Yeah, I wear my safe clothes literally 24/7. But then I don't know. I feel like we just got lucky because I was eating and Maya showed up to the place I was eating at. So you just always have to be ready to get people and don't be scared to kill your friends.
Make sure
That's
you know,
number one tip. Don't be
make sure
scared
you
to kill
know
your
the
friends.
rules too.
Yeah.
Because for example, if you have people over at your house and one of them's trying to get you, just
Oh yeah. Make sure to tell
when
everyone
it's time
to
for them to
leave
leave, make
your
sure
house.
they leave.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
That was definitely a problem that we had, but
Keep that over
Got
there.
it. Yeah,
Thank
you. And then how much did you guys get for
so
prize?
the prize.
Yeah.
The prize was $880, but I got 660 and Ryan got 220.
Which I think is fair.
Yeah, even Ryan agrees. Like,
Yeah.
I killed 9. Was it 9?
How many did you kill?
9 people.
1. Nice.
We had a shared kill.
Oh,
Thatcher
cool,
was a shared kill.
Cool.
And I killed everyone else.
So, what do you guys plan on spending those winnings?
Ooh, I think it's gone.
I was going to take all my friends out to Mexican, but then I bought all my friends grad gifts instead. So I don't think everyone knows that yet. But everyone has their nice grad gifts from my senior assassin win. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, my 220 is out the door.
What did you spend it on?
Probably gas and food.
Yeah. Gas
and
is expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it.
That's all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very great gifts. Well, that's all for this segment. Thanks for watching.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah.
Bro.
What's up, guys? We're here with the last second take of the year with me and Caleb as your hosts. And today we're talking about who we think is going to win the NBA Finals. So I don't think it's a surprise to anybody, but I don't see anyone else taking down the Thunder. I mean, with how well-rounded we are, how deep our bench is, even with Jalen Williams out, A.J. Mitchell has been balling out, Jared McCain's been balling out, picking out some of that slack. I just don't see anyone else taking them down.
It's just kind of crazy how the Thunder don't even need Shea to do good for them to win. And, yeah, they just have so many pieces on their team. I can't really disagree with you. I think the Thunder are the favorites, but I think if the Knicks make it out of the East and the Thunder have to play them in New York, I don't know. I think this could be a tough matchup. The Knicks are sneaky. I mean, Jalen Brunson, Cat, I think this year they could do some damage. I know they're hungry. I know they won a championship. They haven't had a championship in forever. So it'd be cool to see them win, but I think you're right. I think it's going to be hard for someone to beat the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, I like the matchup against the Knicks too, honestly. With Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, we got 2 very high-level centers. Obviously, Cat's a concern, but I don't think he's better than both of those guys. And then, I mean, with the way the guys have been playing defense this year, Shea's honestly had limited performances, but he's been having a lot of attention on defense. But like I said, that's been opening the door for A.J. Mitchell. Alex Caruso has been getting some buckets. And then, I mean, once J-Dub comes back, I think it's really over.
And Shea in the playoffs, and once you get farther down in the playoffs, Shea will be able to make his moves and be able to score those points. So I think I would like to see the Knicks win, but I think I'll go with the Thunder too. So.
All right, that's going to wrap it up. Quick segment for today. Thank you guys for everything over the last 2 years, and thank you guys.
All right, guys, that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching.
This will be our final episode as Podcast Club leaders. Thank you guys for all the memories, and we're really excited to see what the new guys do next year.
Yep. See you guys.